Good morning to our daughters of Sheba's family and friends. Happy Sunday to you all and a great, great day. I hope you're all well. Welcome to another episode of our Sunday Spirit. Recently in Jamaica, we celebrated National Heroes Day. This day is set aside to honor our national heroes, namely Paul Bogle, Nanny, Norman Manley, Alexander Bustamante, Marcus Garvey, Samuel Sharp, and George Gordon. Also, a special ceremony is held to honor other notable persons in our country for their excellence in their various fields like medicine, law, community services, various fields, police officers, so on. And they are music. Master Griffith Scott, I think, out of Jamaica, for her contribution to music. So we have different persons who are also recognized on this day for their contribution to various areas in our community or in our country. This practice is recognized in other countries too. I know other Caribbean islands also have this practice. And of note to me, in Barbados earlier this year, Rihanna was named as a national hero for her contribution in promoting Barbados worldwide. And also that resulted in a cry here in Jamaica, of course, for Bob Marley to be made national hero, or even Usain Bolt for their contribution to taking Jamaica to the world, basically. Taking Jamaica to the world. There's nowhere in the world you can go and nobody knows who Bob Marley is. But the powers that be who make these decisions, they have not taken us up on that cry as yet. I also know that in England, persons who excel in their field, they're also recognized by being knighted. I know you have Jodie Dench. We have Sir Lewis Hamilton. And there are other few, like other actresses and other persons. I think we have a few persons here who are Sir. I think Alexander Bustamante was also knighted too. So that is their way of recognizing persons who excel in their chosen field by making them knights. And so I've been reflecting on this practice and thought to myself, who are my heroes? The ones we have here are from the olden days. They've done their bit, they've been recognized. But in modern day, who would I say is my hero? What qualities would I look for to decide that this person is heroic in my eyes? And I've really been thinking about this. And what qualities are they as they used to be? I'm not sure. Who are the persons that you look up to? Who is your modern day hero? Do they still even exist? Do you think that heroes still exist? What do you think? I think they still exist. You have persons out there who put themselves forward to fight, to speak up for the masses, for other persons. And I think they still exist. But who do you think? Who would you be your hero? Who would you put forward and say, yes, this person is a hero to me, in my eyes, and these are the reasons why? Recently, Claudette asked us to do exercise, and I'll be very honest, I'm guilty. I've not done my part yet. And the question was, who is a female person that we look up to? And I gave my name. I put the name of the person I thought would be. I put it forward to Claudia, and I've not done the other bit, which is the biography bit, and forwarded to her. I am totally guilty, and I apologize, but I do have a heroic person in mind. The heroes in Jamaica were persons who fought for various rights of the people of the country: emancipation, independence, the votes, the right to vote. These persons stood up for us and put forward our plea and our cry for these areas. But do these practice, does this practice still exist? Do you have people who put themselves forward, who speak up and stand up for the masses and say that I'm speaking, I'm the voice of the people? Do we still have that person? Are those persons? To be honest, if I think offhand here in Jamaica, I personally can't think of anybody who does that. Not in the way that I would say is impactful. Yes, you have some persons who go out there and protest and they, but is it impactful? Are they following through fully? Are they making a difference? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because as far as I can see, there are a few persons who speak up from time to time, but not in the way that they need to or they should. And not in a, what would I say, qualified way, persons who know what they're talking about. I don't think I see that. But there's another thing, another animal that we have to contend with. What about social media? Social media is very popular. And I know that we have influencers that they're the new rave that are on social media. And you can people look up to these people, these influencers. People try to imitate and copy them. And some of these influencers, they say that they are speaking for the people. But are they speaking for the people? What is their agenda? Is it just for likes? For followers? What is it? What are they doing on these various platforms? The platforms are there and they use it, but a lot of times it's just for money making. It's a money making scheme. It's promoting themselves. It's promoting their business at times. So what is the purpose of these influencers on social media? What is the agenda behind it? The quality I look for when I think of a hero, it was somebody who is selfless, who is giving of themselves without thinking that it could cause them harm. Look at Malcolm X. Look at the other black leaders that we've had. Look at Marcus Garvey. People who put themselves forward despite the repercussions to their own well-being. People who selflessly step out. Do we have those persons still within our midst? Where do we find them? That's the other question. Where do we find these persons? Another thing that comes to mind is Mariah Carey's song, Hero. Is the hero within yourself? Are you your own hero? What do you think about that? We can look at the lyrics for Mariah Carey's song, Hero. Are you your own hero? Sometimes we are. And is that where we should be looking instead of looking outwards? I don't know. What do you think? I look forward to please make some comments and let me see what you think. Because I know that the agenda should be to educate and empower the general public. That's what I think a hero should be. Should be somebody who is stepping out to educate, to empower, to give of themselves to others selflessly. Do you have persons who do that? And are they doing it consistently? And is there no hidden agenda behind it for themselves personally? Let me know what you think. Give me your comments on that. For me, the person I admire the most, and Claudette will tell you, I told her the name, is Miss Mia Mottley, the present Prime Minister of Barbados. I find her to be extremely fearless, extremely selfless, and extremely bold. And she is so knowledgeable on the fight of the black person, knowledgeable on the fight of the Caribbean nations, knowledgeable on the fight of the black woman. I look up to that woman. Whenever she gives a speech, I watch it over and over. I'm so entranced by her. She just holds my attention totally, because she is not giving up. She's relentless, and it's another thing, relentlessness. Being bold enough to step out every time and say, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. To me, that's what a hero is. And I challenge you today. Let me know in your comments below, who is your modern day hero? And what qualities are important to you when you think of someone who is a hero? Have an abundant and a great Sunday. Love you all. Thank you.